NYWC fans, I am Robert Lottie, the administrator of the message board. Without further ado, here are the results of last night's tremendous aftermath show. The opening contest saw Stockade defeat the Greek god Papadon to retain the Fusion Championship. Very good match. I thought it was going to be held for later on, but they opened the show with it. In tag team action, Azrael and Bandito Jr. defeat the Dirty Rotten Scoundrels, Casey Blade and EC Negro. More Dirty Rotten Scoundrels and NYWC, please. The next match was to see Mikey Whipwreck take on Braden Knight. Mikey got hold of the microphone and noticed ringside Victoria, the ringside photographer, and I guess started to berate her up until former NYWC competitor Scyther came through the crowd and tried to get at Mikey until Shane and NYWC security grabbed Scyther and threw him out of the building. Braden Knight ended up defeating Mikey Whipwreck in an upset. In tag team action, Tony Burma and King Mega defeated Justin Carino and Dan Echoes. It looks like Burma and Mega are now managed by Brian Vitko. Tony Nese defeated Rex Lawless by disqualification after Stockade interfered. And Stockade talked about that Tony Nese was getting everything handed to him on a silver platter. From there, in what was scheduled to be a four-way match for the Starlet Championship, Marty Bell versus Brittany Savage versus Nikki Sixx versus Tina San Antonio, I guess was a no contest when San Antonio threw powder at Brittany Savage's eyes. Nikki Sixx still a Starlet champion. The Big O defeated Spider in a singles match. Manny Martinez attempted to attack Big O from behind, but Manny got more of what he got at Psycho Circus from the Big O. From there, NYWC original and former WWE competitor Mike Mondo comes out and talks about Big O and mentions that Mondo mentions he works for Ring of Honor, and they get into it a little bit until Mondo bails out of the ring. The Slop Hunters, Alex Reynolds and John Silver, defeated Styler Finesse, Rob Vegas, and Mike Donovan. Very good tag team matchup. Hopefully Reynolds and Silver will team up more often, but please, Alex, keep the trunks up. And in the main event, Apollyon defeated Francis Kipling Stevens to retain the NYWC Championship. Apollyon came out without the belt and claims that somebody stole the belt. After the match, Apollyon continued the onslaught on Francis until the returning Ryan the Adrenaline Rush hit the ring, and he and Papadon brawled until Apollyon skedaddled out of the ring. With great seeing Artie and Scott, more on you guys in a little bit. Steven Stogan, Alvin, Dan Acosta, Ryan, Diane. Nice meeting Brian Vitko at the show. I know a lot of you missed the show due to being at WrestleMania. I think this was a better show than Psycho Circus in February. I think a lot of new stuff came out of this particular show last night. Here's a memorable quote. You like this, right? 4 chicks. Crusher Dugan when he sees me watching the Starlet match. Yeah, my brother in response. Oh, nice seeing Victoria, Allison, Aisling, Oliver, Chris. Forgot who else I know was at this show. Well, I know NYWC's having 2 shows in April. Friday, April 20th. I forgot the name of the building and the location for it. And Saturday, April 21st, Borrowed Time, back at the Sportatorium in Deer Park, Long Island. I don't think the ring announcer was that great tonight, and Artie and Scott were suggested I be a ring announcer. I really don't know about that, folks, standing in the middle of the ring in front of the crowd. Yet, little Birdie told me I would make a good commentator. I don't know why NYWC doesn't have commentators. It should have some DVD distribution, and I I certainly can't wait for the next episode of Where It's At. Hopefully that will be a great concept that catches on, since Connected seems to be dead. And hopefully Larry Legend will return April 21st. I'm very surprised Nikki Sixx kept her makeup on long after the show. Pretty good crowd came out, even though it wasn't going to be as big as Psycho Circus. When I did get to the building, two gentlemen were barbecuing outside the Sportatorium. Can you say was NYWC having tailgate parties now? I didn't feel the same without NYWC sign guy Jason Linnick there, let me tell you guys. But Aftermath was a great show, and hope to see all of you April 21st.